try this yourself. It's extremely dangerous.
What's up? Hi, I'm GB.
Begin. Just wait.
And welcome to our vlog! Muna akong friends. Friends. Hi, friends. Hi guys, welcome to our channel. So today, we are about to discuss the things that are very familiar to us. Well, we all know that as youths, we encounter different problems. Now we cited 3 of the most common problems of the youth today. These problems are the most noticeable ones. We may have done it ourselves or just observe it from others.
Our group focused on one of the most common problems of the teenagers, which is the overuse of gadgets. We see this as a problem because, first, most of the students nowadays let themselves controlled by gadgets. Instead of studying, they are concentrating on Messenger, Facebook, Twitter, and games. Number 2, losing a track of time. They become so focused on their phones that they use it the whole day. In short, it is being unproductive. Number 3, they do not listen anymore and tend to neglect what should be done first, such as making their homework or doing chores. They are occupied in the world.
First off is cutting classes. It is very common for students. We skip classes for some other unnecessary matters we want to do. This has become a problem because students tend to escape from the school just to do unnecessary entertainments. And second is the overuse of gadgets. Young men today are, should I say, in love with their gadgets. When they wake up until they go to sleep, their gadgets are with them. Most of them are into games and entertainments rather than educational purposes. And lastly are the workloads. As young as we are already bombarded with so many workloads, so many assignments in school, projects, appointments, and deadlines to beat. It's as if like we're always on a race of workloads. That's really very exhausting though.
Turn down for what? Still Snoop Dogg and D.I. Guess who's back? Still.
Cutting classes. If you have been cutting and you want to stop, here are some approaches that might help you. For people who cut, doing something different may be a big change. Making this change can take time because you are learning new ways of dealing with things that led you to cut. Here are some things that might help you. Make up your mind about going to a class and follow through. As an incentive, you can set a reward system for yourself, wherein every time you resist the urge to skip a class, you treat yourself to say your favorite meal. Once you get into that habit, the desire to cut classes will be less pronounced. In addition to this, also try and address why you feel like cutting classes. Whether you are bored, can't follow the lessons, find the classes too slow, etc. You can talk to the teacher and tell them how you feel and work out a solution to that.
One of the most common problems of the teenagers, which is the overuse of gadgets. We see this as a problem because, first, most of the students nowadays let themselves controlled by gadgets. Instead of studying, they are concentrating on Messenger, Facebook, Twitter, and games. Number two, losing a track of time. They become so focused on their phones that they use it the whole day. In short, it is being unproductive. Number three, they do not listen anymore and tend to neglect what should be done first, such as making their homework or doing chores. They are occupied in the world that social media provides. So what would be the great panacea of this problem? There are only two simple words: time management and self-control. Self-discipline or control. If we know how to manage our time well, then we will not work at home for doing nothing over a day. If we have self-discipline or control, then we are able to resist ourselves from overusing of gadgets. Thus, we will have a productive time ahead. Thank you! One of the most
Solution for workload. Now, having a huge workload is difficult, but having the appropriate time management skills can help turn an endless burden of work into something doable. How to do it? Planners can be a good example for it. Agendas or online calendars, reminders programmed into our cell phones, maybe lack of distractions around you, and combination of planners that help you remind that there are important meetings and appointments. Planning out commitments carefully allows you to see where your free time is, which then gives you time to complete other work. Planning things out and writing them down is also an effective tool, as it makes the pile of work on your desk less daunting. Reducing workload. Maybe you think that your workload is fair, but you just can't ever seem to finish on time. But this could be an issue with your position itself, or you could be having an organization or time management difficulties.
Thank you for watching our video, and don't forget to subscribe.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Go. Aktor yun. Ganyan na. Ay, sabong. 1, 2, 3, go.
Hi, hello, announcing the arrival.
Go.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine, and you're not really fine.
Cut. Kuya, tagasan mo kuya. Tagad to.
they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.